change in tone. Our second game of the evening is Cropia. Now, Cropia is a Stardew Valley style farming game. It's a very chill game. You kind of play at your own pace, but let me tell you, I have put nearly as much time into this as I have into Lorne's Lure. Nearly. And I've absolutely been loving the game. It has a really cool farming and just a chill vibe. It's a minimalist Stardew Valley style game. And while I'm not as mad about Stardew Valley as some other people, to be honest, I haven't really tried it. The flood of indie farming games at the moment have kind of taken up most of my bandwidth. But if it's anything to judge by with this game, I'm definitely going to have to pick it up. Now, Cropia, I think I've got a near full farm. I've spent a huge amount of time in the game, so we're going to jump in. I'm going to show you where I'm at so far. So let's jump in and check out my farm. Oh no. Let's check out that one. The only thing is the loading time in the game is a little bit on the long side. But thankfully, once the game's loaded, that's pretty much it. Here we go. Okay. So, this is my farm. And as you can see, I've been at it for, I think, about 3 weeks. Game time. I don't know how many hours actual time, probably about 12 or 14 hours so far, maybe more. This is my farm. I have a selection of strawberries. I've got some tomatoes, I've got some corn. Over there I've got some eggplants. And our goal is to provide enough food for the citizens of the town. I've also got my pet turtle here. We're going to let him out. And for those who've been playing Elden Ring, I have named my pet turtle after the turtle pope, Muriel. Because as we know, the turtle pope is the greatest of turtles. So Muriel will follow me and he will bless my crops. We will pray to the turtle pope for great wisdom. Greetings, turtle pope. He doesn't really do anything except follow me around, but that's cool. I do have one employee who, wherever he's gone, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah. Okay, my friend, I don't know what you're doing. Let's, yeah. Oh, well, let's just get all of the farm going, and then I'll worry about, I might need to go and hire some assistance from the local populace, because I don't know what happened to my worker. Maybe he's, maybe he hasn't started yet. So unfortunately everything, oh no, it's alright, he's harvesting. Didn't even see him there. Chuck. His name is Chuck, and he likes to farm. All right, let's let Chuck do his harvesting of our crops. And I will do the watering. Unfortunately, we do not have any automation yet. That will come with time. Now, unfortunately, it is very much a manual process right now. I have to plant the crops. I have to water the crops. I do have one employee who, yeah, he's doing a bit slow. So what I might do now, I've got a little bit of money in the bank. I think I will go and hire a second worker. So let's see if we can... Employees. Oh, we do have some other employees that I can... Yeah, let's... Oh, one of one. I can't... Can I hire another one? Oh, he doesn't have any upgrade. Okay, let's go with Mark. Oh, I can't hire anymore. Okay, that's fine. I forgot. I'm actually at my my employee limit. And one employee is not going to be enough to do all this, so I'm going to have to help. I mainly get Chuck to do all of the harvesting, and then I handle all of the planting and watering. And between the two of us, we've actually got enough to keep this farm going. But if I'm going to make this any bigger, I'm going to need more employees, so... Oh, there is one thing I want to do. And I'm going to go in and listen to the radio, because sometimes you can get recipes. Also, we get free bread every day, and bread just gives you energy. And if you go and listen to the radio... Oh, okay. Not available yet. Never mind. I think it may be at night. I think it's like 7 o'clock at night. There's a radio program on called Super Chef. And if you listen to it, it will give you a random recipe every day. And cooking different foods gives you a bonus to energy. You may not notice, but in the top right hand corner, we've got a energy meter. Oh, watering can empty. Now, I've figured out the watering can holds 12 units of water. So what I've done is I've arranged all of my crops for maximum efficiency in rows of 12. So I can just go down one row and water all the crops like so. Looking good. Now Chuck is nearly finished harvesting the tomatoes, which is great because tomatoes are the first crop you get your hands on. And the good thing about tomatoes is you don't need to replant them. They're just there for good and they just keep making you money. So I've actually got 2 tomato plots. I've got one here, and I've got the corn in the middle. So these are all good. I will probably tear out one of these tomato plots and start on a eggplant or a strawberry farm, but for now we are making a ton of money. Well, I guess not a whole ton, but you know, enough to get by. we're making roughly about $1,000 a day. And that is probably going to go up because that was using 3 plots of land. I can, of course, grow that exponentially. I can fill all of this as well. I've kind of kept the plots separate just for ease of identification, but I can grow this. We got more room for farming, and I think at the moment with my property I can't grow it any more than what it currently is, so I'm gonna have to fill all this in with farmland, and that's what we're gonna do today. I'm going to till the soil. We're going to increase our crop counts. I'm going to use some of this money that I've got in my bank to buy more crops, more tools. We're gonna get paid, son. We're gonna get paid. This is a really nice, chill little farming game. And once you actually get into it and you do the basics, you get access to mining, you get access to fishing, you get access to more advanced crafting, furniture making, cooking. There's a bunch of stuff. There's a giant town over there I haven't even explored yet. So there's just a huge amount of stuff to do in this game. My boy Chuck's not going to have enough time to do all of this, so I am going to leave some of the watering to him. I'm not going to do it all, but just to make sure this all gets done by end of day, I'm just doing a little bit myself. Because, I mean, he's still gathering stuff. I think he's only just started. Oh, no, he's still going. Okay. Let's see what we've got in here. 277 tomatoes. That is absolutely savage. That is $3,000 worth of money. Very nice. Now he's chucking the eggs in there. Hell yeah. We're making a very tidy profit. Yeah, this is a very chill game, and it's actually a really good complement to playing something a bit more hardcore, like Lorne's Lure, or a a hardcore survival game. Sometimes I just want to switch off and chill. This game is perfect for that. Now we can see that we've got a quest to earn 10 grand, and if we finish this day we will be up to 7, which means we really only need one more crop to reach fruition, and we're going to have that 10,000 beans. We need some eggs too. I have got a chicken farm over here with some chickens. They're producing roughly 5 eggs a day, which is not a whole lot. I can get more chickens. I probably will. I don't know how many chickens this thing will hold. Oh, 5 out of 10. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about the name. Just don't watch that. Just forget you saw that. I was thinking of some funny names. I don't think there's anything to... nothing that's going to get me in trouble, but... I reckon once we get this crop done, we'll be good to go. Chuck should be able to handle the rest. It's going to be a long day for him, but that's why he gets paid the big bucks. And by big bucks, I mean like $80 a day. While I'm making $1,000 a day. Then again, I mean, I'm the one that's taking all the risks, so... There we go. So old Chucky boy, he's on it. We've got eggplants over here. I'm sure Chuck can handle them. I've done most of the hard work for him. He can water the rest. Now while we're at it, let's head over here because I'm curious about whether we can actually go into town yet. I don't think we can. I think we are blocked off. Okay, yeah, no, we can't just go into town yet. But what we can do is try and speed up that 10 grand limit by gathering and foraging as much as we can. So what we're going to do is we're going to run into the forest and we're just going to gather all we can. I need 10 grand. So we're going to sell everything I can. Logs, berries, herbs, wild plants. We're taking it all, son. We're taking it all. Anything that we can sell is going in the bag. Now, of course, it's not going to be worth a lot of money. Obviously, crops are kind of where it's at. That's the main way you're going to make some money. But seeing as I can't really do much until the crops come to fruition, we are going to steal everything that's not bolted down. We're taking it all, son. All this stuff can get sold. Scrap metal. And this stuff respawns too. Every day. So you can kind of go around, grab all you can. I've got a very healthy stockpile of this in my house. So I don't feel bad about selling all this. We need the money. I spent a ton of money on growing the farm. I had about 7 grand already, but I spent about 5 grand on chicken coops, chickens. I bought a ton of crops. We've got some crops in storage. You can see here, I've got a ton of crops here I can plant. I probably should be doing that today, but I want to try and get the crop rotation so that they're all starting at the same time. Also, crops die, so those seeds are spares. So the tomato plants don't die. They're the first crops you get in the game. They're also the ones that have the lowest yield and the lowest price. So you want the more valuable crops like corn, egg. You want eggplants. You want strawberries, all that stuff. We've got all those planted. They just take longer to grow. So in the meantime, I am stealing everything I can. And we can sell literally anything we find out in the world. So resin, herbs, all that good stuff. Even sticks and logs. When we get a bit more XP, we're going to be headed down here. We need a very big rep. We need a rep level 5 for that. So we're a ways off from level 5 rep. We're going to need way more crops. But I'm taking all this. We're going to sell every scrap of what we find. Also, if we happen to go into town, I think town's over there, we can actually talk to the locals. And we can make friends with them. We can give them gifts. Gifts are often things like food. In some cases, they will like wild herbs. We can actually do that. I'm going to do that now. Let's go. I should be able to give some people some herbs. Let me see. You want bread? Okay, he's happy. He's happy with that. Well, they, no bad. Ooh, Okay, seems like bread is a pretty popular gift. And the best part about it, bread is free, son. It's all free. Okay, that makes people happy, so we can head on our way now. Free bread. Okay, that is a bunch of happy people. They don't need to know that I got the bread for nothing. Good to know that bread is a popular gift. I'll make sure I'm not. I was going to eat that myself to get some energy, but I will come back here again tomorrow and hand out some more bread and make some more friends and get some employees. I need a second person on the farm. Poor old Chuck's been. He probably hasn't even made it halfway through all those crops yet, but I've left the farm in his capable hands while I steal everything that's not nailed down from the local forest and add that to our selling stockpile. It's just free money, baby. It's free money. We got to get paid. We need 5 Gs and we need it now. I'll make probably about $400 or $500 if I'm lucky from all of this stuff, but the good thing is that we can come back every day and just hoover up more. Should hopefully get me to 10 Gs. Okay, my friends. Can't wait to get into town and actually get a car. I'm riding around on foot. Unfortunately, Muriel is not big enough for me to ride him around. He's no Gamera. Can't fly around on his back. Still, we must never discount the power of the Turtle Pope. Underestimate the great Turtle Pope at your peril. There's a fair amount of stuff to sell. I reckon we'll make a pretty beefy profit here. Like I said, around $400-500 I think is possible. I want to get to that 5 Gs as quick as I can. I'd like to get there today if I can, but probably not going to happen. Probably going to take a couple of days. But all this stuff we find today, I will sell. And that'll hopefully pip us over very close to that 10 grand mark. In combination with all the crops I've been growing, I think we'll have enough. It's a hard life being a farmer. Yeah, like I said, I've spent a good dozen hours playing this game. These days are very, very long. And what I've got at the moment is all of the crafted tools. I've got all the crops. I've got the chicken coops already set up. So there's a lot of early game work in getting all of that done. And a lot of early work just running around gathering all of these supplies. Because you need a ton of wood and metal to build all the tools. I actually made all of these. All these tools are homemade. It's getting late in the day. And you do have no limit within the day. Once it hits midnight, you just basically, the day just runs on until you're ready. So that's one of the things that's very chill about this game. You're not under any sort of time limit. You can take your time each day. You don't need to. I mean, look. Let's have a look at my inventory. We got 30 pieces of wood, 32 of metal, a ton of herbs, some sand. I mean, all this stuff. I mean, it's mainly the wood and the metal is going to sell for money, and the berries. These actually sell pretty well too. I think we'll make a good 400 or 500 out of this. If I get the rest of the metal, maybe more. I mean, yeah, oh man, he's taking a while. I may need to help him out. I'm just basically gathering everything I possibly can. And we're going to sell, well, basically all of it. And hopefully make enough to hit that 10 grand limit by tomorrow. Wishful thinking. I think we're doing pretty well. Once we get the mine, that's when the money's going to really start flowing in. But yeah, one more rep level. Leveling in this game's a very slow process, so not going to happen anytime soon. Already done this area. I think we kind of hit everything we can. We're going to have to wait for the next day for this to respawn. And it's kind of getting to nighttime, so... And I don't think there's anything in this area of the map. Yeah, nothing grows here. It's just like a fishing area. It's mainly this area down here where you get the resources. We'll go and sell all this and see if we can get some money. Okay, surely that is enough. Let's head on home. Because we also have to do the weeding every day. There's some weeds that we have to pull out. I don't think they affect your crops too much. But we're going to take them out. Just mainly because I get some free resources from doing it too. More stuff to sell. Now this is the farming shop. I'm not going to go overboard. I'm not going to buy stuff, but if you have a look in here, okay. We're a bit too late. That's okay. We'll come in tomorrow. Now, obviously, wood and scrap iron and stuff is less valuable than food. so we won't get as much, but every penny helps. Oh, my man, my man. You're getting there. Oh, are these ready? Not yet. Now, I just planted these eggy plants too. So we've got a ton of these ready to go. And I'm going to add another section of crops here in a minute. But what we're going to do first is we're going to go inside and we're going to chill for a minute and we're going to listen to the radio, because that will give me, hopefully, another recipe. There we go. Egg salad. Okay, I can't cook just yet. That's okay. I forgot about that. Yeah, you have to unlock cooking. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is we're going to clean up the yard. Because this will give me some herbs, and we can also find some scrap metal lying around. All that good stuff. It's just free money kicking about every day. Go and take all this stuff. Let's go. Yeah, Chuck, he's not the fastest worker in the world. I can work at roughly double his speed. But having an extra person, as you can see, really helps, because when you're doing all of this yourself, there's just not enough hours in the day to water everything, to plant everything. You're trying to do too much by yourself. We're getting there. Like I said, once we're finished for the day, we will put all of this into our selling box. And I'm hoping it should combined end up earning us around maybe 3 grand if I'm lucky. I want to hit that magical 10 grand mark. And like I said, you know, this is a huge game. What I'm showing you is probably only a small part of what is available. There's farming, there's fishing, there's mining, there's advanced crafting, there's cooking. There's a ton of stuff. I haven't even, like, even after playing this game for, 14, 15 hours, I've only really been hitting the basics of the game. There's just so much to do. I'm just going to chill out here for a bit, let my energy recharge. We've got a couple more weeds to take out, and our friend Chuck is nearly done for the day, still watering. There are some plots of land that are barren. I haven't, I'm waiting for the crop rotation to line up, and then I want all of the crops to mature at the same time. That's why I have some empty land. That we will be taking care of that, though. Those eggplants are just about ready to go. I reckon one more day and we'll be in business. We had one hell of a bumper day of collecting stuff. And, oh, our characters, let's, I'm not a big fan of everything being in these boxes. That's probably the only thing in the game I felt like it would be nice to actually have a custom sprite for them rather than just being a box. Most of my gripes with this game are very, very minor though. I did not expect to enjoy this game as much as I have. I mean, I'm a sucker for farming games. I love anything where you're farming and growing things. Obviously, if you watch the channel, but let's go. We gotta get paid. We gotta get paid, son. Got a ton of stuff. Oh, he's just about done. Look at this. One more row. You doing well, my buddy? Just keep going. We're just about done with the grass. It is a bit repetitive in the early game, but once you get some automation on the farm, additional workers, a lot of this busy work you can delegate and should delegate. Look at that. That's what I like to see, son. A nice clean farm. Now, I was going to get extra plots, but I realized the Chuck is going to try and auto-water everything, so until I have more crops to plant, I'm going to hold off on that. I might do some here for some more strawberry. We can probably put another 3 rows in here for strawberry. But let's go see how much money we're going to make. So if I go to the employee storage, let's just get this out of the way. Chucky boy's just about done. I think he's going to have a rest. You've earned it. Okay, so let's go to this, and we're going to add chicken eggs. And we're going to add the salt and berries, worms. See, we don't get a whole lot for all this, but I mean, it's all money. 4 grand. Oh, wow, we're actually going to hit close. We're going to hit close to 5 Gs. We might actually... Wow. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. That's 5 grand. That is 5 grand in one day. So we spent the entire day just smashing this, and we've barely done it. We pipped it in at the gate. That's 5 grand. Oh, we're a couple of bucks short. Oh, bugger. If only I had some more to sell. I could probably grab some out of storage, because we're close. We're so close. What can I sell? Oh, we've got a bit of wood. Let's just sell some of that. I just need like 80 bucks. And we're at 5. 5,200. That will do it. That'll do it comfortably. Beauty. Okay, well let's get some rest. It's midnight. It's been a long day. And we've definitely earned our rest. And there we go. We can see some people are happy. The bread went really well, and we now have 10 grand. Oh, and luckily with the employee salary, we are now at 10 grand. Oh, I forgot about the eggs. We need more eggs. So I can't really do much about that. What I can do is go and buy some chickadees. But, old boy, he's, oh, man, you can move fast for a turtle. Okay, well, let's give our boy a hand, because I think with all of the crop gathering and all the watering, he won't get through all of it today. So I am going to help him out. We'll do one more day, I think, and so that should give you a bit of an idea of what this game's all about, and hopefully whether you want to try this out for yourself. And I do recommend you do. Very much so. But it is a game that you are going to need to invest a fair amount of time into. And the start of the game is very slow. And gaining reputation is also similarly very slow. Which is not a bad thing, because it means that you're going to have to work hard at making money. And also gaining the villagers' trust and support. So we're going to go down and we're going to go and offer them some more free bread. See if we can make some friends today. I'm not going to have to go around gathering stuff all day, which is good. I don't know if we're going to have time today. I've got a lot of crops to manage. And I'm thinking we should go and see if I can purchase some more chickens. Because that's going to make the chicken egg process a lot faster. Chicken's very expensive though. We didn't have the money before now, so let's go spend some of that sweet, sweet cash on some chickadees at the animal farm. Oh, okay. Not quite yet. Old boy's, he's still going, but it's taking him a while to get through those crops, so... I'll water this plot of land, because it's just, he's going to do it anyway. And those eggplants are ready to go, so... That's just more money we can make. Let's go and get some more chickadees. We're getting 5 eggs a day, so not a whole lot. But we've grown the farm. Like, you literally start with nothing. And I've grown from like one little tiny plot up to about 4 or 5. And they're really starting to pump some money up. We're going to buy 5 chickens. And I think let's buy this as well, the storage bin. Yeah. And some feed. And maybe some medicine, just in case. So you can see why I haven't made a whole lot of money. It is very expensive to run the farm. And animals need medicine, they need regular food, they need facilities, so we're going to be building those about now. And we'll put this feed bin here. No? Can I not? Can I put it here? Oh, okay. Okay, I'll put it next to the animal farm. Okay. Okay, so now I can put this feed in here. Oh, I need more feed. Let's go get some more. Now I'll be able to have these at level 8, but we can't really do any of these just yet. So I'm going to buy some more feed. We've still got a fair bit of money though. And the crops we get today will definitely net us about 3 or 4 grand. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, and there we go. And if I put this in here, that means that employees will keep the chickens well fed. And that's more chicken eggs for me. Hell yeah. So chicken eggs don't make a whole lot of money, but that's just part of the process. We're going to need them. Oh, and strawberries already. Nice. Okay. Chuck is not going to have time to do all this himself, so. And I could probably get another set of eggplants there. But for now, I'm gonna have to replace all those corns. Don't think we're going to be doing any foraging today. I'm just going to be harvesting crops and prepping for the next round. Strawberries are very, very profitable for us though. It's a smaller plot for strawberries, but we will make more on these than we do on all of our tomatoes. That's what I like to see. Okay, so now they're all done, we can put these into shipping. Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. 2 grand. Chuck has got a very long day ahead of him today. We have a ton of crops to water, to harvest, some new fields to plow. I'm going to buy some more eggplant crops, and we're going to, I'm going to increase the yield of this. Looking good, looking good. We're going to be making some major money. I mean, crops take about between 2 to 3 days to grow. And a set of seeds is going to run you about $1,000. So we can make roughly three times our planting crop cost. Not including, obviously, employee wages and all that stuff, but we're starting to make a bit of a profit. Looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. And I'm going to finish watering all of this because we're going to add another set of crops in here. Eggplants. Going to make some major dough. The only thing we have to worry about is energy. Obviously, you get tired. You can't just non-stop plant or water. You need to take a break from time to time, which is exactly what we're going to do now. Going to chill out here. It's nearly midday. Keep going, Chucky boy. Glorious, glorious capitalism. We got a very hungry town to feed. Now, I've done all the hard work for a Chucky boy. So hopefully the rest should be pretty simple. All he has to do is, yeah, get those plants harvested. And I'm going to have to rip out that corn. That corn's all dead, so... Just want to make sure I don't pass out, though, from... an energy deficiency. That's what I like to see. 4 more crops and we are home and hosed, baby. I will go and buy some more eggplants and we will plant these. Let's go and buy some. I don't have any. No, I do not. I do have tomatoes and corn, but no egg. I may need another... How much of those? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need another 48 corn and another 48 eggplant. This is going to get expensive, but that's okay. The new crops ought to cover the cost. Okay, so we want 48 eggplant. And we want 48 corn. Now you can see why I've got so many crops that don't expire. Corn is, it's worth a bit of money, but the fact that the tomatoes just keep regrowing and I only need to buy the seeds once is just makes them the best crop in the early game. Just because, yeah, they're just so cost effective. So we're going to plant these eggy plants like so. The ground is tilled. And with this, our farm, it grows by a great amount. Look at this. We feed an army. That ought to do it. Okay, so the next thing, this needs to come out. So we'll get rid of the dead corn stalks. Unfortunately, Chuck will not do this. He'll only water plants and gather plants. He will not remove plants, so I need to do this myself. That's why I've also not increased my corn. I'm actually thinking, I'm thinking of putting it over there. I'm not going to do it yet because I would have to remove all of these plots of land. So we are going to replant the corn here for now. Eventually I will replace this with another crop when they become available, but for the moment, counting on old boy. Get everything watered. He's very slow though, like very slow. You kind of need a couple of workers. I don't have access to more than one at the moment, so generally I just use him to do all the watering and I handle all the hard stuff. And watering and harvesting, he's good at those two things. Eventually you'll get fishermen, miners, you get a whole range of different employees. But this is a very slow burn game. If you're enjoying what you're seeing now, you are definitely going to like the game. But if you're into games where there's, it's a bit more bang bang bang, quick and easy, then that's not this game. It's a very slow burn. It's very especially in the early game, you're looking at it's about 5 or 6 hours before you start to turn a profit. I mean, we only had a couple of $1,000, as you can see. Very slow. Now let's get these crops planted. Let's get the corn in the ground. Yeah, it's a bit tricky sometimes to get the. There we go. I think it was because Muriel was standing there. He was conducting a prayer of fertility upon the soil. Thank you, great turtle pope. Far be it from me to question your wisdom. It's not occupied. Okay. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it's a bit tricky. Sometimes it won't plant in the spot you want, but you just kind of have to... I find that doing this in rows is the best way, the easiest way to do it. This is going to be an absolutely savage harvest. Come on, bro. We've got some celebrations in town. Someone's got the old shotgun out. Another quiet night in my hometown. Come on, plant the crop, son. Trying to get paid here. There we go. Get water, an old boy. We need to make some money. Oh, the chickadees, they're not grown yet. That's okay. We're going to water these, and then I am going to... I might just water these, and then we'll kick over to the next day and see if we can get the last... I am curious to see whether I'll get some additional employees. Okay, he's busy watering there, so let's give him a hand. Oh wow, look, it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's the day is just flown past us. Oh, I wanted to get some more crops there. Let's go and buy them real quick before the shop shuts. I might as well. I mean, we've got the land set up. And we've got the money spare, so I need let's grab 48 of these. I mean, it's a big farm, and we will be making big money once I get everything squared away. So this is just going to complete the strawberry farm and make it a big strawberry farm. Gonna need to take a break. And we'll put strawberries in here, and then we're talking major farmage. And I think that ought to do it once we get this done. Let's just chill out and get our energy back. It's getting to the late day. I'm hoping tomorrow we will have all the eggs we need. That's a goal. You really got to watch your stamina, because if I overdo it, I will pass out. And I really do not want to pass out right now, because that would mean that all these crops remain unwatered. It would be an incredible waste. So we're just going to chill out here. We're going to watch Chuck, who, even though he works at half the pace I do, he doesn't have to worry about getting tired. He can just keep going for as long as he needs to. He's like the Energizer Bunny. I was doing all of this by myself, by hand, and very, very long time. Might just smash down a bit of bread. Have a meal, my friend. And then back to work. We're kind of getting to the point where the farm is so big I need more people. Even with the two of us working non-stop on this, we're barely keeping up. Okay, next is strawberries. So these are going to go in the ground. Oh, there we go. It wasn't doing this before. Do you see how it's popping up and showing me where they need to plant? That was not working for the corn for whatever reason. Oh, look, and stopped. Oh, there we go. It's working again. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't working for the corn. Now, strawberries are another really good crop that doesn't need to be replanted. So once these are in the ground, that's it. We're talking round. This is just gonna it's just free money. Just gonna keep popping out crops. Looks like the eggplants are the same. It's pretty much just corn, which is why I have not concentrated on growing much corn. I grow as much as I can. Well, enough to guarantee I've got a bit of profit. I'll probably be keeping the corn in storage. As far as I can tell, food doesn't go off, so no reason to sell this unless I need to. And I'm going to concentrate on the crops that make money. We're talking tomatoes, we're talking strawberries, eggplants, all that stuff. It's all good. These, I think after a while the crops do die and need to be replanted, but in terms of corn, it's not worth a whole lot when I have to keep pulling it out and replanting it all the time. The seeds are very expensive, so we're gonna hang on to the next crop of corn. When this grows, I'm gonna keep it in storage. We've got enough money put away now that I'm not too much worried about making money. This ought to do it pretty much, and we'll go to the next day, and then I'll have a quick peek what happens once we hit that 20 egg mark. If I've got enough, I'm hoping that chicken has grown up. I'll have a full coop of chickens. Hopefully that'll mean 10 eggs a day instead of 5. I didn't realize I didn't buy enough chickens, and that's why I was taking so long. The good thing about this game, though, is it's not like a really... It's a very casual game. You work at your own pace. There's no rush. It's not a survival game. It's all about just relaxing, farming, and chilling out. We're nearly there. Okay, so we've just got that set of crops over there, so I'm going to I am going to help Chuck because he's going to take a while otherwise. Let's just have a break. I don't know where Chuck's at. Chucky boy. Oh, he's still watering. He's still doing that. Okay, he's definitely going to need help. 8 o'clock at night and we're still going. That's a farmer's life. No mercy. Just work around the clock. A brutal life. I know I'm not set. I'm not set up to be a farmer. I came from a small farming town, actually. Problem was, yeah, I wanted to work in computers, so that's why I had to leave, because most of the farmers there, they didn't even know what a computer was, so. I guess it comes down to interests, like, I wasn't really super interested in farming. I like technology, so. Unfortunately, yeah, if you're in one of those towns in Australia, there's not really a lot to do, except drink or hunt. And I'm not a big drinker. I liked hunting. I got very good at hunting, but yeah, I wasn't really into the drinking culture. Like, you know, drinking until you make yourself sick. That's just not really my thing. I appreciate a good beer, don't get me wrong. I'm a bit more of a casual drinker, though. Okay, let's get this knocked out, and then we'll have a sleep, and hopefully the next day we will have that quest knocked out. It has been a long day. It's now, what, after 9? And old Chuck, he's still going. I'm still going. Even with the two of us managing a farm of this size, and I'm looking at expanding to here. So we are 100% going to need more people. I don't have enough time within the day to get everything done. And today I didn't even go and scavenge. I just worked the farm. I mean, there's no reason why you can't. I could just, like, you won't pass out. There's no limits on time. You can just keep playing the day forever. But if you want your crops to grow, you do need to progress the time. Okay, you've literally got one crop to go, Chuck. I'm sure you can manage one crop. So I'm going to refill my can. And then I'm going to go over and check out these chickens. They have not grown yet. Which unfortunately means we're probably not going to get our 10 eggs. Okay, I am pretty sure that's it. So let's go and have a rest. And I'll just check the... Oh, yeah. I'm keeping that corn. The eggplant we can sell. Eggplant could go there. There's 4 grand. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm going to keep the eggplant... sorry, the corn for me, because this is expensive. And I don't want to be growing it non-stop. And we will just chuck these extra bits and bobs into storage. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, off to bed. Yep, I did not give anything away. I am curious. Ah, we have eggs. Fortunately not enough. Well, it's going to be another day before we are ready to complete that quest. So I am going to leave it here because that means another long day of working with the land, which I don't mind doing, but I think you've kind of seen enough of this game to see if you want to check it out for yourself. I may come back, and I think when I do a part 2, it will be once I unlock some of the more advanced features, some of the automation, so we might play around with irrigation, farm machinery, mining, some of the more advanced features later on. So I'll probably play a bit of this in my own time, and if you guys want to see more, let me know. But as to whether I recommend this game, it's a hearty recommendation from me. If you're a fan of games like Stardew Valley, this is a no-brainer. It's a ton of fun. Just be aware it is very slow. As you can see, even after many hours playing the game, I'm still very, very early into the campaign, and we haven't even kind of hit the more advanced stuff like mining. Gaining reputation and levels in the game and gaining character trust takes a very long time, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, just be aware that this is a very slow burn game. You're going to be playing for many hours before you start to see the more advanced rewards. Some of the bigger farms like this, and when you get animals and that, it's going to take many hours, but it is worth it, and you will enjoy the game. Yeah, I enjoyed the game. I didn't mind the grind, but I love these sort of games. I'm just, I know there's some people play games like Farmville, you know, the Facebook farming games where you kind of like bang, 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 you've instantly got crops. This is not one of those games. You're going to have to work at it, but I think that's one of the reasons why I like the game. But we're going to move on to the next game. And I'm also going to save.